Hey guys, Frank from PBH, and in this video we're going to be covering some PCM mounting brackets to help you finish your Coyote swap. In any Coyote swap that you're doing or performing on any type of vehicle, you're going to be faced with the question of where do I mount the PCM? Now, location sometimes is dictated by the factory wiring. If you look at all the factory Mustangs, all the wiring we're pretty much going to be using in the control packs is going to be led to the same position that Ford puts the PCM in those OEM vehicles. Now, in those OEM cars, Ford does a really cool job of making you a nice bracket for the chassis. But unfortunately that bracket usually doesn't translate well or transfer over to any of the cars we're swapping. Now Ford also threw us another curveball. They have two different PCM bodies. You got your Gen 1 case that we only had from 11 to 14, and then your Gen 2 and 3 are the same. So that means your 15 to current production PCM has the same mounting orientation and dimensions. So what Midway Mustang has done is they've come up with a bracket that not only gives you a secure mounting point for your PCM, but will help you hide it on the apron so that you don't have to cut a big hole in any of your painted surfaces or smoothed out engine bays. So the key here is to make sure that we have a bracket that can securely mount the PCM, keep it out of harm's way, and make hiding the wires a little bit easier to do without having to extend everything. So what they came up with are these two brackets for all the generations of PCMs, and what it's going to do is allow you to mount the PCM on the outside of the frame rail on the passenger side of the vehicle, and then aim the PCM in a downward slope so the connectors can sneak up under the frame rail and plug right in. Now these brackets are made of steel, they come in powder coated black finish. They even include the hardware to mount the PCM to the bracket itself. The one thing you don't get in the kit is the hardware to mount the bracket to the vehicle. So you're gonna have to figure out what's the best way for your build to go ahead and secure it to the chassis. Once you have that, it's just a matter of making sure your wiring reaches where you're gonna put it, and it'll allow you to hide that PCM and route all the wiring without having to cut any holes in any type of painted surfaces or aprons. Once installed, the Midway Mustang PCM brackets are a really neat way to take the guesswork out of trying to mount your PCM and allow you to get a fixed mounting position to make sure the PCM is nice and secure and not bouncing around and getting hit with different tires and debris. The Midway Mustang PCM brackets are in stock, ready to ship. Generation 1 is going to be part number ACC 1121 in our catalog. It sells for $74.99. Generation 2 and 3 brackets, they're going to be part number ACC 1122, and they retail for $89.99. All the brackets are made of steel, they're powder coated black, and have the hardware to mount the PCM to them. Again, it's not going to include hardware to mount it to the chassis. That's something we leave up to the builder or the installer to figure out and what's best for your build. They are made here in the USA, they're in stock and ready to ship from PBH. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you don't miss anything new. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And if you go to pbhequipped.com, you can follow our blog and even sign up for a monthly newsletter. Thanks again for your support, and we'll catch you on the next video.